What is Parler? What is this newest platform for social media that's come upon us here? Well, it's been talked about here recently. It's actually a little bit older than I thought it was. I joined Parler about a month ago, and then right around the time of the election, this mass Facebook exodus happened. Why is that? Well, I'm going to talk about my viewpoints on Parler. I'm going to talk about what it is. I'm going to give you a look at it and see what it looks like and see what you can do with it. And we're going to see what you think about it. So stay tuned. Thank you for joining the channel today. My name is Jason. I've been on YouTube for about 5.5 years, and I've been building a channel called Ham Radio 2.0 that at the time of this recording is just over 55,000 subscribers. And I decided to start a new YouTube channel, which is what you're watching right now, that teaches you how to build a YouTube channel. So if you have an online business, if you have an online presence, if you have a business that's not online, are you taking advantage of YouTube today? You should be. And on this channel, that's what we're going to talk about. Well, Parler is one of these things that's kind of come upon the scene lately. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's not for you. I don't know. You know, there's mixed feelings about it. And I just wanted to take everyone through what it was today and give you my general thoughts about it. I saw a write-up in Vanity Fair. I don't know how I came across a Vanity Fair on, I think it was on a Twitter feed I was following. I was reading up on the show The Mandalorian, which is a fantastic show on Disney Plus right now. And a couple of the people were talking about that one of the cast members of The Mandalorian, she went over to Parler because she and then they started talking about, oh, Parler came upon the scene because all the Trump supporters wanted to leave Twitter and go be in an echo chamber on Parler. Well, first of all, Parler was around long before the 2020 election, so that piece was inaccurate, number one. And Parler is not really a Trump supporter platform. Parler is a free speech platform. A lot of conservative channels have claimed that they were censored or somehow not given a fair shake on Twitter and Facebook. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not true. I have not experienced that myself. And I'm not saying that people are wrong or right about that. But what Parler has done is taken a platform similar to Twitter, and they've created this free speech and open debate free speech platform that they're claiming. Now, I will say this. After being on Parler for about a month and a half prior to the 2020 election, by the way, I want to make that clear. I joined Parler. I've been growing my ham radio presence over there. And it seems like a cool platform. We're going to look at it here in a second. But I was on there long before the Facebook exodus. People leaving Facebook that are going to Parler are going to be disappointed because Parler is not like Facebook. It doesn't have groups and pages and all this kind of good stuff. Parler is much, much more like Twitter. They've got what's called an echo, which is a retweet. There's this thing you can if someone else parlays something. I think parlor is actually mispronunciation. I think it's parler. It's a French word, which means to chat or to talk. So you can parlay something, which is to tweet something, and you can echo something, which is to retweet something, and you can upvote something, which is the same as like, and you can do all this other stuff. But those leaving Facebook saying, oh, I'm going to leave Facebook, I'm going to go to Parler, I don't think you're going to find there what you're looking for. Hopefully you do, but it's not really an answer to Facebook. It's more of an answer to Twitter. So I think it's a good platform. The question I have for folks on Parler, if you're on Parler, put a comment below. Let me know what your Parler handle is. Mine is at hamradio2dot0. Same handle I have on Instagram, same handle I have on Twitter. My question for Parler people is this. If and a lot of the stuff on Parler right now is very right-leaning, conservative, Republican, this kind of thing. If Democrats and liberals and leftists start to come onto Parler and express their opinions, is Parler going to allow them? Not are they going to get, they're going to get people replying to their posts that might disagree with them. That's okay. That happens on Twitter. It happens on Facebook. Is the Parler platform going to give them the same free speech that they have given conservatives? That'll be my question. If they do, then they are a truly free speech platform. If they don't, then they're kind of doing the same thing that Twitter's been accused of, but from the opposite direction. So time will tell. As of yet, I don't really see much in the way of Democratic or left-leaning posts on Parler. But hey, you know what? If that's your viewpoint, go create a Parler account and go out there and post your opinion. There's nothing wrong with posting your opinions. People can't talk about their opinions much anymore, and that's the problem in the United States today. Realize that your opinion might not match my opinion, might not match his or her opinion, but we all have the right to our own opinion. So let's take a look at Parler, and let's see what it looks like, see what the interface is, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here's what Parler looks like. You can see my my avatar over there is kind of the same ones, the same handle that I use for both Instagram and Twitter. This is profile messaging, discover, moderation, verification, influence network. I'm not sure what that is. It says it's in beta. I think that's fairly new. So we can go over here, and all I post about is ham radio stuff. Some websites I've read and some news entities I've read say that Parler is a political platform. It's really not. There's a lot of politics that gets discussed over here from people who think that some of the other platforms have censored them. Again, I'm not saying that has or has not happened. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to show you what Parler looks like and what you can do with it, whether you're into politics or not. And I'll be, like I said, interested to see if Parler lives up to their word about letting multiple opinions come in and talk on their platform. So you can see the member agreement here. Talks about user agreement 8/15 of 20 is when that was last updated. Basically says, you know, you're going to follow the guidelines that they've set forth. You're at least 13 years old. You're over the age of 18, an emancipated minor, or you have express permission from your parent or legal guardian to use the services, legally allowed to use the services where you live, and you're not using the services on someone's other behalf. So you can read about all that if you want to. But this is basically what it looks like. This is the desktop version. It's not the app version works, I think, a little bit better. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I wanted to use the desktop. These are suggested. You can see all this stuff that there's comedy, Christmas, big tech censorship. That's basically why most people are coming over here right now. Of course, there's Ben Shapiro. So we can, you know, a lot of Trump stuff on here. I'm not gonna deny that. There's a lot of Trump, a lot of right-winged conservative viewpoints on here. And again, I hope that someone with a Democratic and a different viewpoint comes on here and starts posting, and because I'd like to see Parler's reaction to it. So, so we can click on that right there, and I can type something out, testing Parler. Just like that. 976 characters remain. So they've got a lot more characters than Twitter gives you. Okay, you can mark sensitive content. I've never done that. You can add pics, or I'm sorry, you can add emojis with that. You can add GIFs and pics with that. Search Giphy, like there, or you can upload your own photos just like that. So that grabs all of that, and then I can just, you know, right there, and I can parlay. I think that the way you say this, parlay. And then I can refresh, and 28 parlays is how many times I've posted on this. Now, you can interact with parlays. Here's one from Bridgecom Systems. Okay, fun fact for the day: the 4 astronauts aboard the SpaceX launch, this was 6 days ago, are all licensed hams. Ham radio, amateur radio, SpaceX. So these are the 4 guys from the USA who are licensed hams who just went up. So you can interact, you can view comments, you can make a reply. This is an echo right here. It looks like kind of like a bullhorn or a bugle. I can echo that, and this is just basically a retweet. What would be called in the world of Twitter a retweet. I could just click on parlay and echo it the way it sits, or I can add my own comment to it as well. And then scroll back down. Okay, and then right there is an upvote, and you can see it's already turned red because I've already upvoted that post. So you've got upvotes, and they just call them votes. Now, here's one of the cool things that I like about Parler that I can see. I can see all of my followers, of course. Here they are. These are the 13 people I'm following. Gina Joy Carano, she's the one who I found the Vanity Fair article about. Okay, so here's some people I'm following. Here's comments that I've made on various posts, and here's votes I've made. I don't know of a way to do this. This is funny. Come and take it with the turkey. I don't know of a way to go back and see your votes as easily on Twitter. I think you can do it, but it's like kind of buried in a menu somewhere. So right there at the top of your profile page, you've got your followers, all the people you're following, and who are following you, which that's normal on Twitter. You've got all the comments you've ever made, and you've got all the votes you've ever done. So if you ever find something that you like, and you're like, oh, I'll upvote that, and you think about it a few weeks later, you can go back and easily find it, and you can scroll down through that stuff. So I think it's just, nope. Let's go to profile. Home. There we go. So there's the home, testing Parler. There's something right there from Real Marjorie Green. I don't know who that is. This is just the home page. This is not people I'm following. Okay, this is just what's up and what's up. If you click on home and you go to the home page, this is what's here. Ted Cruz, Keith D talking about a review of a 2021 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Hey, there you go. That's not political. So there's that on there. Another thing from Ted Cruz. This is awesome here. Come and take it. There's a story in Texas behind that with the cannon. But that's funny because it's the turkey. So, Beijing-controlled news outlet paid U.S. newspapers millions to publish propaganda this year. This from the dailycaller.com. Somebody posted that. Okay, whatever. Black Lives Matter coffee. Okay, whatever. And here's actor Ricky Schroeder shares Antifa death threats he's receiving after he helped bail Kyle Rittenhouse from jail. So, you can see a lot of these are definitely political in nature. Here's 15 hours on the road, but I got a trailer. Home now, going to sleep. Camping trip. Okay, good deal. So we can get all kinds of good stuff here. And a lot of it is political because that's why that's why there's so many people who are migrating over there right now, but that doesn't mean you have to be political to be on Parler. So that's just a quick and easy look. I suggest getting on Parler if you want to. If you don't want to, then don't do it. And if you do want to, go do it. But you don't have to get on there and post political stuff. I've never posted anything political. You can see I have 28 parlays that I've been on there because I posted once or twice when it was new. And then when this big mass exodus on Facebook, which I don't know how much of an exodus it actually was. I think people said, I'm leaving Facebook and going to Parler. And then they created a Parler account, but they're still on Facebook. I think. I don't know. I know several people that applies to. So, but you don't have to post political stuff. In fact, you know what? If you have a channel about something outside of politics, go create a Parler account and start posting that there so that we can get a more well-rounded genre and niches and viewpoints and everything like that on Parler because, it's just a cool new social media platform. It does work well, and it was the #1 downloaded app for like a week or two after the 2020 election on the Google Play Store. Hey guys, if you like this video, put a comment below. Let me know your Parler handle if you're using it. Let me know what other kind of videos you would like to see on this channel about how to build a YouTube channel and how to build an online presence. We need more content creators in ham radio, but other places also. Catch you next time.